Hi guys, welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on Van Halen, so to speak, and how a Van Halen opening act saw Eddie Van Halen assault Sammy Hagar on stage. Shinedown drummer Barry Kirch, whose band opened for Van Halen during their Bad Tempered reunion tour with Sammy Hagar in 2004, recalled how the dream come true experience also had a downside. While Kirch said he had a great time with Hagar, Eddie Van Halen, and Michael Anthony, plus Wolfgang Van Halen and his mom, Valerie Bertinelli, there was no denying that the negative energy between the two factions in the headline act. He recalled the moment Eddie Van Halen assaulted Hagar on stage while the singer was partway through the line of a song. One of the most amazing times of my life. It was unbelievable, Kirch said in a new episode of Paltrowcast with Darren Paltrowitz. As much as those guys hated each other at the moment in time, they were so sweet to all of us. Noting that Eddie had taken a really big liking to Shinedown singer Brent Smith, the drummer noted that Eddie was cigarette in his mouth, bottle of wine in one hand, guitar on, 24/7. That's how he lived. He'd kick open our dressing room door, start teach how he did something on guitar. Wolfie was still riding a scooter up and down the hallways. He was like 10, and Valerie was there taking care and everything. So I got to meet all that. She was the sweetest, and Wolfie was a good kid. But he added, you never saw Alex. Alex would just show up, do the gig, get out. He didn't want to be part of the drama, I'm sure. But I did get to sit behind his drum set, which was awesome. Describing the backstage divide, Kirch said Sammy and Michael were their own dudes. They had their own world. They had their own side, their own dressing rooms. Those two camps never got together until they were on stage. Sammy and Michael had their little bar side stage. They were like, hey man, anytime during the show, come on over and have a few drinks with us. So we go into their little bar watching Van Halen play. We added that the experience made him feel like a kid in awe as he told himself, oh my God, I'm on tour with Van Halen, having a drink with Sammy and Michael while they're playing. He went on, Sammy would rate our shows by leaving a bottle of tequila in our room. If it was a shitty show that we did, he gave us a basic bottle. If it was a good show, he'd give us the good stuff. Kirch moved on to describe a more negative moment he'd witnessed. On stage, you couldn't really tell that they hated each other, but occasionally you could, he explained. There was one night that Sammy was singing, and I don't know why Eddie was pissed at him, but he was. Eddie comes over and just kicks him as hard as he can, square in the nuts while he was singing. Kirch was left with no option but to conclude, yeah, they really don't like each other. I had a dream come true, and they sounded great every night. Been playing music for, well, since I'm 60 years old, since I was 18. I was in the longest band I was in was 17 years, which just recently, a couple of years ago, disbanded. And I couldn't imagine being in a band with somebody I hated that much. I don't care what the money was. I mean, they already made their money, so I mean, it couldn't have mattered really. But I just couldn't imagine being tense and you know, being pissed off all the time, and I couldn't do it. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave comments in the comment section for that. Answer that question. And if you're a musician, let me know how you'd handled it. If you did. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe and please like this video. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And as always, I'm praying for you.